Samsung's One UI 8.5 beta for the Galaxy S23 series is almost here, but the timeline has taken a slight detour. The beta was originally planned for November, and with the month nearly over, all signs point to a short delay into December. The upside: the first One UI 8.5 beta build has already been spotted on Samsung servers. That's a strong signal that development is on schedule and the public release is near. Delays around the end of the year aren't unusual as teams finalize stability, carrier checks, and last-minute polish, so expect a careful, staged rollout rather than a long wait. If we go by Samsung's usual cadence, the wait won't be long. The One UI 7 beta firmware surfaced 24 days before release, and One UI 8 appeared 17 days ahead of launch. Following that pattern, One UI 8.5 for the Galaxy S23 could drop in the third week of December. Think weeks, not months. If Samsung follows its typical holiday playbook, we could see an initial wave before the year ends, followed by a quick second wave in early January if anything slips due to regional approvals or server load. Either way, the presence of live beta binaries on Samsung's backend is the clearest sign the switch is close to flipping as for availability. Samsung typically kicks off beta access in the United States and South Korea first, with more regions joining in waves. Keep an eye on the Samsung Members app in your country once the banner appears. Enrollment usually opens fast and fills quickly. Historically, expansions often include markets like Germany, India, and the UK, sometimes followed by other European regions. Unlocked devices usually get priority access, while certain carrier-locked variants may lag a bit due to certification. If you're traveling or using a Samsung account from a different region than your SIM, make sure your account region matches your intended beta region, or the banner may not appear. Now, let's talk features, and this is where One UI 8.5 gets exciting. Multiple reports and leaks suggest Samsung is preparing a deeper partnership with Perplexity AI, potentially reshaping Bixby into a smarter, more conversational assistant. Expect a hybrid approach that blends on-device speed with cloud intelligence for better context, richer answers, and smarter web actions. The idea is simple: keep routine tasks snappy and privacy-friendly locally, and tap the cloud when you need broad knowledge or complex reasoning. Think of it as a Siri meets ChatGPT style upgrade, but tuned for Samsung's ecosystem, screens, and accessories. Picture Bixby summarizing what's on your display, suggesting next steps in apps, drafting quick replies, or launching multi-step routines, all without you digging through menus. According to well-known leaker chatter, Samsung is already testing Perplexity across Galaxy phones, Galaxy tablets, and even Samsung TVs. In the US, Samsung offering 12 months of Perplexity Pro is another clue that a larger rollout is coming. This kind of perk primes users for deeper integration at launch and gives Samsung time to collect feedback on how people actually use AI across devices. One UI 8.5 is widely expected to make its full official debut alongside the Galaxy S26 lineup, so the beta on S25 devices is your early preview of what's next. Expect tighter hooks in the Bixby routines, enhanced voice controls for smart home gear, and context-aware help inside Samsung apps like Notes, Gallery, and Internet. On the browsing side, Samsung may integrate Perplexity's Comet into Samsung Internet. If that happens, expect quicker, clearer AI answers, smarter summaries, and predictive browsing that gets you to what you need faster without jumping through multiple pages. Imagine opening a long article and getting an instant digest with citations, or using the address bar to ask natural questions and jumping straight to the relevant section. Comet-style features could also enhance reading mode, translate pages more naturally, and sync context between your phone, tablet, and DeX so you can pick up where you left off. More details should land around Galaxy Unpacked, expected in January or February 2026, where Samsung typically outlines how AI ties together across hardware and services, gamers, This update is a big deal for you too. One UI 8.5 brings one of the largest game booster overhauls Samsung has ever shipped. The interface has been modernized with a cleaner look, smooth animations, and rounded corners. And everything you need is accessible on top of your game, no more jumping out to tweak settings. The overlay is less intrusive, smarter about when it appears, and customizable so you can keep just the controls you actually use. Expect clearer telemetry for real-time FPS, temperature, GPU-CPU load, and network status, so you can spot dips and tune on the fly. Performance tuning is more powerful and more visual. You'll see 3 clear performance modes: performance, balance, and battery saver, each with a distinct, color-coded interface that reflects your choice. Performance mode prioritizes raw speed and frame consistency. Balance mode manages thermals for longer sessions, and battery saver stretches playtime when you're away from a charger. For power users, advanced controls are right there. Custom FPS targets, frame booster toggles, resolution adjustments, and quick customization for in-game app shortcuts. Expect smarter defaults for popular titles, optional per-game profiles, and suggestions based on your device temperature and battery health. Voice tools get a serious upgrade as well. Voice Roulette lets you swap voice packs instantly, while an enhanced voice changer with sound assistant support gives you more control over how you sound in streams and squad chat. A new super microphone mode focuses on your voice and helps block interference. And you can apply real-time voice styles during gameplay without breaking your flow. Streamers should also see cleaner integration with screen recording, floating chat controls, and easier ways to capture highlights without killing your frame rate. If you use Bluetooth earbuds, look for improved latency handling and clearer switching logic when calls come in mid-game. Samsung's also addressing those little frustrations that ruin clutch moments. The anti-interference system is smarter at preventing accidental gestures. Status bar pulls, surprise brightness changes, and Bixby pop-ups while you play. Touch protection gets a cleaner interface and better accidental touch rejection, perfect for intense sessions where every tap matters. Expect fewer false touches near curved edges, smarter palm rejection, and a gaming-specific Do Not Disturb profile that mutes non-essential alerts while letting critical notifications through. Haptics have been tuned to feel tighter with supported titles. And Game Booster's new animation pacing helps keep overlays from stealing frames when you invoke them when the beta goes live in your region. Joining is straightforward. Open the Samsung Members app, look for the One UI 8.5 beta program banner or notice. Enroll your Galaxy S23 device, then head to Settings, Software Update, and tap Download and Install. Be sure your phone has at least 40 to 50% battery. Connect to Wi-Fi and free up enough storage for the download and install process. Backup your data first betas can be buggy, and rolling back often requires a full reset. Smart Switch, PC or Mac, is the easiest way to grab a complete backup, and it also helps if you ever decide to revert to stable firmware later.